Hey guys, it's Sophie. Welcome back to my channel. And in today's video, you're going to get ready with me for my 4-year anniversary. And just saying that out loud is crazy. So our anniversary is today, August 7th. And honestly, I feel like compared to like some people, or at least what I've seen on social media, we take our anniversary like very chill compared to like most couples. So we don't do gifts for our anniversary. We did the first year. I wrote him a poem and I framed it. That was what I gave him on our first year anniversary. And I think he gave me like flowers, but of course my cat like destroyed them in 2 seconds. So I don't let him buy me flowers anymore because my cat is, he's over there. My cat is a flower demon and he likes to eat them. So yeah, we don't do gifts. We've never done an anniversary trip. I'm kind of more open to the idea of that, honestly. Maybe next year. But yeah, we're literally just gonna walk around the park, get some like coffee or something, maybe like go to a restaurant and just have the day together, like watch a movie maybe at home, like seriously super chill. So I'm not gonna get like too fancy. Like I'm gonna wear like a nice little romper, like you'll see that later. Right now I'm just wearing a tank top and some shorts, but I will show you my outfit later. So today I am just going to get ready before I leave, and yeah, I'm just like blown away. That's been 4 years already. That's crazy. I was 18 when I met Solomon, and now I'm 22. Gonna be 23 next week. So, well, no, the week after that, in like 10 days. But yeah, so crazy. I just posted a favorites video. If you want to check that out, I will link it down below. And in that video, I strictly didn't talk about my makeup favorites because I wanted to talk about them in this video. So I have some makeup favorites next to me. And yeah, I'm gonna tell you about those and I'm gonna get ready. So let's get ready. So my first makeup favorite is the Wet n Wild Primer Serum. It's like a brightening one. So my go-to primer is this pink one, and I'm almost out of it, as you can see. This one is for hydration, but my friend Angela, hey girl if you're watching, but yeah, my friend Angela told me about it, and I saw Michaela test this out a few months ago on TikTok, and she really liked it. So I'm going to use this as my primer today because I've used this a million times, and you've seen me use it a million times. So I'm gonna put that one on the back burner. So we're just gonna open it, and then you just have the little dropper, and then boom. So yeah, it's really cute. It's like this pastel yellow color. Not really much of a scent to it, but I am sensitive to smells, so I like that. You just put it on your face, and then once you're done like rubbing it in, it just kind of gives your skin a more natural glow. My skin was looking really good for a while there, and then it was my time of the month, and my skin's broken out now. But that's how my skin works. I always break out really bad on my time of the month. But if you didn't see my favorite videos, I talked about some really good skincare products in that video that have saved my life. I already did my skincare and my sunscreen and everything, so I'm not gonna show you that. But if you want an updated skincare routine, because I didn't talk about all of my skincare products in my favorites video. So if you want an updated skincare routine, let me know, because the one that I posted in my old apartment like 2 years ago, definitely not what I do anymore. I still like those products. I still use them every now and then, but it's definitely not what I do anymore. So I'm asking for a skincare fridge for my birthday. So I like skincare now. And my skin looked good like a week ago, but now it looks like crap because hormones. So yeah, I'm going to let this sit in my face for a little bit, and then we will move on. Okay, next thing I want to use, I'm almost like, am I out of it? I don't know. I love it. It's another thing to help with like brightening, because I love a dewy look. That's just my preference. So this is the L'Oreal Paris True Match Lumi Glotion. I saw this all over my TikTok For You page, and I saw it at Target one day, and I just was like, you know what? We're gonna buy that. So I have the lightest shade, obviously, because look at me, I'm like a ghost. But yeah, I feel like there are some girls that just wear it and like don't put foundation over it. I mean, a lot of people put foundation over it too, like I do, but I've also seen girls just wear it alone. I don't have good enough skin for that, but it is a very beautiful product. So like if you had good skin, I could see why people do that. But yeah, I just take a few pumps and I put it all over my face, and yeah, it just helps me get even more glowy and dewy because that is my personal preference, and it feels nice. It's not heavily scented or anything. Yeah, I have sensitive skin. It hasn't broken me out, so yeah, look at that. You can see the shine on my face. So I'm going to let that sit for a little bit, and then I have a couple more things, one more thing actually, that I do before foundation. And I have new foundation to show you guys, so be right back. The last thing that I do before foundation is I do a color corrector. This is the Milani Supercharged Under Eye Brightening Tint. I tried this for the first time last year. I had a hard time getting my hands on it last year because it was going like viral on TikTok. So now that I have it, I like to use it like every time I do my makeup because I just feel like it helps with my under eyes so much. And I always like to do this step, whether I'm doing like a simple makeup look or a full-on face. Like, I just think it helps a lot. So if you're looking for a good color corrector and you don't want to spend like a bunch of money, I definitely recommend this one. I know I already talked about it before, but it's still one of my absolute favorites, so just wanted to mention it really quick. Okay, so now I'm on to foundation because you got to do, you know, skincare and skin prep. So now that's done. This is the L'Oreal Paris True Match Nude with I always say this word wrong. Hyaluronic tinted serum foundation. That's what this is. I saw this again all over my TikTok For You page, and I love hyaluronic acid. Like, I use that in my skincare now. It has helped my dryness so much. I have very, very dry skin. So I definitely was like, yeah, I have to try this. And again, you just like pump it out like that. I will say it's not like bad, but like it's so like, it's very runny because, you know, it has like the stuff in it. So like I kind of just like pump it out into my hand and then I rub it on my hand. I don't know, it's not a good system if I'm being honest, but I do like how it looks and I like how it feels. It's just messy, so I don't know if I'd buy it again because I don't like a mess, but I do like how it feels. And the coverage on it is not high coverage by any means. It's more like low to medium coverage, but like I have concealer that I put on, so like I don't really care if it's the most full coverage makeup, and plus I like a dewy look. And every time I use a high coverage foundation, I like that you can't see my pimples, but I don't like how the texture of my skin look. It always looks cakey. So I've actually just kind of leaned towards more like low coverage foundations, which is weird because I feel like in the past I definitely was all about the full coverage. But now that I'm just like depending on concealer more and I want more of a dewy look, I definitely go for more foundations like this where it's like a serum. Or I absolutely love my CC cream. I'm tempted to try the Rare Beauty skin tint. I don't need it because I have other skin tints and stuff, but I'm very tempted to try it. And I will say I tried this one, the True Skin by Catrice. This one went like pretty viral too. I don't like it. I tried it out for a video, and in that video I was like blown away by the coverage, but I was like, is it cakey? It's definitely cakey. Every time I wear it, it looks so cakey. Like, great coverage, but like so cakey, especially after like a couple hours. Like, I don't know, I'm not gonna repurchase that one. And then an old favorite that I totally forgot about, if you want like a really dewy look but has more coverage than what I have on now, the Colourpop, I can't speak. The Colourpop Pretty Fresh Wear foundation is so good. I used it in the last couple of videos I posted, and I was like amazed by how good my skin looked. Like, that used to be one of my go-tos, and I forgot why, and now I remember why. It's really good. So I'd say the Colourpop Fresh Wear, the L'Oreal True Match Hyaluronic Acid, and my CC Camel Cream, those are my favorites right now. If you ever want just like a good high coverage, the L'Oreal Infallible is actually pretty good for high coverage. It's not as like dewy as the other three I'm using now, but like if you want high coverage and not as cakey as the Catrice one, I do recommend that. And the which one? The L'Oreal one, the Infallible, that has SPF, I think 30 in it, or SPF 25. I don't think there's SPF in it. Does it? I don't think it does. That's kind of sad. I don't think the Pretty Fresh Wear does either, but you know, just put Put sunscreen on under your foundation and then keep applying. I mean, I don't wear makeup when I go to the lake because I just want to like focus on sunscreen. But yeah, so I would say like if you want a dewy look, definitely this one because hyaluronic acid. But like if you want a dewy look but you also want SPF in it, Health Camel Cream. Very good, and it's SPF 25. And this is just good overall. I don't know. Those are my 3 favorites right now, so just wanted to say that. And as you can see, you can still see my breakouts. I mean, I could put more on, but I don't want it to get cakey. I'm just going to rely on concealer, and I tried a new concealer this year, and I'm really excited to show you, so be right back with that. Okay, so my new concealer that I think I ordered online like a couple months ago is the NYX Bear With Me Concealer Serum, and I really like this stuff as well. I will admit that my all-time favorite is still the e.l.f. Hydrating Camo. That's still my absolute favorite, but this is a very close second, and I'm picky about my concealer. Like, I normally don't use anything else besides that, so just to get I use it because it's still pretty good. That's high praise for me. So that's definitely my favorite concealer at the moment. And then my favorite little tool is this little guy. I used to never use these, and I had them in my drawer for years, and I just never used them. So I definitely love using these, especially for concealer. They're just little, and they help you blend, especially under the eye. So yeah, and as you can see, the concealer is kind of light for me because I also put it under my eyes, but that's the magic of bronzer, of contour. So I'm not really that worried about it. But yeah, so I'm going to have to blend this out, obviously, but it feels very nice on the skin. I feel like it lasts pretty decent. So I would say if you have seen that product like on your social media or just in the stores and you've been curious, I would say pick it out. Like, pick it up, try it. So I'm gonna blend this out and then I'll be right back with you. Okay, so I just finished blending that. As you can see, I look very pale, but I'm just going to take my favorite concealer stick at the moment, or not concealer, contour stick at the moment, and that is still my Milani Supercharged Cheek and Lip Stick thing, multi-use stick. I kind of dropped it the other day, so it looks like crap, but we're still gonna use it because I like it. But yeah, I just take it, you know, on the usual places, and then I'm gonna blend it out. Ugh, I dropped it. It's kind of like messed up on the side. And I'm going to also take it down my nose. I'll do that last. I honestly just use my beauty sponge. Like, I don't know, I think it's easier. I've seen so many people on TikTok say like you have to warm it up on your hand first and then use a brush. And I've done that. I have done that. And I don't know, it looks very natural, but like almost too natural. Like, I need that like contour. I need that color back in my face. So for me, I just still like to do it this way best. But like, if you don't really need as much color as I do, or like you like a really, really soft contour, put it on the back of your hand and then grab like an angled brush, pat it, and then pat it in. That will give you a very, very natural look, which I do like. I didn't mind my makeup when I did that. I just looked more like a ghost than I already am, which I don't need help with. So I just have still been doing it this way. And then I always like to get it on my jaw because your girl don't have a jaw. I really don't. I'm very round-faced. Round-faced? Round face? I don't know. But yeah, so I'm just gonna blend that in. And then I'm actually gonna take some concealer over it again at the end, just to make sure, like, not a lot of concealer, just a little, just to make sure that it's not too harsh. So we're gonna do that, and then I'm going to take it down my nose. I kind of fricked up the sides of it, so I'm kind of worried that's gonna look bad. I literally just draw it on. Okay, I drew that on kind of lazily. It doesn't look that good, but I'll fix it. Don't worry, I'll fix it. That's the thing with makeup. Like, sometimes I'll do a live on my TikTok, and on my live I like to like do my makeup or do something other than just sitting there. So like, people ask me like, oh, like, how do you like do makeup? Like, I try to do it and then halfway through it looks bad and I wash it off. And it's like, makeup is a process. Honestly, sometimes I look at my makeup, I'm like, this looks terrible, but you just gotta keep going, because in the end, like, it'll probably look decent. So like, it's really just a process. So like, if it looks bad, just keep going with it. I mean, obviously, if you're all finished and it still looks bad, wash it off. I had to wash my makeup off the other day. I just completely forgot to conceal under my eyes. I concealed on my face, just not under my eyes. So then I started powdering, including under my eyes. And I look at my face and I go, why are my eyes still so dark? And then I go, oh yeah, I didn't conceal under my freaking eyes. So then I try to conceal on top of my powder, because I didn't know what else to do. That's never happened to me before. I have like hiccups, sorry. And then, yeah, I had to wash it all off because it looked really, really bad when it was like concealer over a powder. If that ever happens to you, just either start over or just have a little bit darker eyes because it did not work. It looked so bad. But yeah, that was like my only time where I couldn't trust the process. That was my only time where I was like, we just gotta start all over. But yeah, I'm going to take, I don't know, I just have this one spot on my jaw that's really hard to conceal. I'm going to take my favorite concealer really quick and just kind of clean it up because, I don't know, sometimes like you have your favorites, but you got to go back to your all-time favorite. You know what I mean? Sometimes like you just have to. So I'm going to blend that in and then I'm going to show you guys other products. I don't remember, but yeah, my camera's flashing at me. It's going to die, so I'm going to change it. I'll be right back. Okay guys, so I had to change my camera battery, so if the angle looks different, I'm sorry, I had to move my camera. But yeah, so I'm going to now move on to powdering, and this, I forgot this had a scent though. Ooh. But yeah, so I'm back to my all-time favorite powder, which is the Stay Matte powder by Rimmel, and it's literally like $3 at Walmart. It's so cheap. I was using my Maybelline Fit Me one because that's just the one I had, but this is actually my all-time favorite. I just think it works really well. And I used to powder so much back in the day, and I really don't powder much anymore. I literally just go on my T-zone. So I do like on my forehead, definitely around my nose because that's where it's gonna break the most. And then I'll powder around or under my eyes, but I do it with a different powder and with a different tool. But yeah, so I literally just powder my T-zone now. I used to powder like my whole face, and I don't know why I did that. I think I just was like, oh, I need to powder, my makeup's not gonna stay. But I mean, at the same time, I want a dewy finish. I'm sorry, this one little spot won't cover up. You know, you have that one pimple that's giving you trouble. This is this one for me. Probably because I picked at it. Lesson learned, kiddies, don't pick your zits. I mean, I have no right to talk because I do it, but yeah, they make them impossible to cover up. So I wanted to talk about this one because I haven't talked about this one in a long time because I finally just rebought it. Although it has a scent to it. I don't remember it having a scent. Ooh, I don't like that. But besides that, I really like it. So then I'm just going to do my bronzer, which has not changed. I need to get a new bronzer one of these days. I'm going to try Rare Beauty in a couple weeks once I get some birthday gift cards. And their bronzer is apparently really good. No, their contour stick, that's what it is. So I'm really looking forward to that. But for right now, we're just gonna continue to bronze and contour with my e.l.f. palette, or e.l.f. one. And then I'm going to use my banana powder. I should do that first, why not? These things I saw on TikTok, they're like little sponges. I literally got a pack of like 12 for like $8. It was very, very cheap. So I like to take the end of it and then I just put it in my, this is from Essence. It's literally like $3. And my friend told me about it last year and I hadn't seen like anyone talk about it. So I was like, oh, okay, like I'll mention it if someone asks, but I'm not gonna like talk about it too much because I don't want them to like be sold out. And the other day I was on TikTok and I saw this on FYP 3 times and I was like, shoot, it's gonna go out of stock now because it works really well and it's like $3. It's very, very cheap. So I like to use this thing that I ordered off Amazon instead of a sponge or a brush because I feel like really helps to brighten my under eye and make it look smooth. Like, I don't know what it is about this one tool. I don't know, maybe it's a placebo effect, but I really feel like it helps. Like, do you see the difference? Is it just me who sees the difference? I see the difference. The difference is huge between this eye and that eye. But whatever. So yeah, I really like this product. Really cheap on Amazon. I can try to find the link for you guys and put it down below because I love them. If any of my girlies are watching, if you want to borrow one or just take one, I have a pack of freaking 12. So if you want one of these, Angela or Whitney, or my sister or my mom, or my grandma, like anyone, let me know. I'll definitely give you one because I got some to spare, okay? So yeah, these are my favorite like under eye stuff at the moment. And then I'm going to take, after my bronzer, I'm going to take my Milani highlight and my Milani blush in shade Dolce Pink and Baked, or no, Dolce Perla, the Baked highlighters though. I've already talked about these, but they're still my favorite. So yeah, I'm just gonna put that on my face, but they are still my favorites. So if you need good blush or good highlighter, check these out. I haven't tried a cream highlighter or cream blush yet, but hey, if I get my gift cards for Rare Beauty, you bet your butt I'm gonna be trying those cream blushes and that cream highlighter. It looks gorgeous. So for now, this is my favorite. But yeah, I'll just speed this up because you've already seen me do this a bunch of times. Okay, so I just finished doing that. I'm going to use my new favorite setting spray. I absolutely love it. This is the e.l.f. Stay All Night Micro Fine Setting Mist. It's supposed to be a dupe for the Urban Decay All Nighter. And I love this stuff, and it's only $10. I love e.l.f. e.l.f.'s just like the best. And the sprayer on it's like very nice. So you're just gonna spray it. And I really like it. The scent's not like too much. Like there's a little bit of a scent to it, but it's not a lot. And I used to use the, I think I'm still going to use it because I need to finish it, but the Morphe Luminous setting spray. I don't mind this setting spray, but like if I had to pick a favorite, I would definitely pick this one. And I've only used 2 of them my whole life because I bought this years ago and I'm still not done with it yet. Like I don't know if people can go through that many setting sprays so quickly. I guess I'm gonna do my makeup like once or twice a week. If I did my makeup every day maybe, but I don't. So yeah, I definitely would recommend this one. I saw it on my FYP. That's how I found out about it. Pretty much like everything. And yeah, that is my face makeup. You can see it's just very, very dewy. And I'll show you guys like when I'm all done what it looks like in natural light by the window. But yeah, I really like it. I always like to put all my face stuff away and then I take out all my eye stuff. So I'm gonna put all my face stuff away and then I'll come back with you guys and show you my, you know, eyes, eyebrows, lips, all that jazz. So I'll be right back. Okay guys, I'm back. I probably look different, but I decided to just do my brows and curling my eyelashes and putting on eyeshadow primer off camera because that's not fun. But yeah, so the first thing I did is I curled my eyelashes. This is, I need to clean it, it's freaking dirty. But yeah, this is just like a cheapy one. I bought at Ulta. I think it was like $8. Love it. I used to not curl my eyelashes because they used to scare me, but you need to curl your eyelashes, okay? It's just, it's a must. I don't know why I thought it was scary. It's not scary. But yeah, so then my favorite eyeshadow primer at the moment is still the CoverGirl Lid Lockup. It's just in this white tube. And I still like it more than my Milani one because it's like less color, it's more sheer, so it's easy to blend, and I feel like it works and makes your makeup last. So again, good deal. I think it was like 10 bucks, so steal. And then my all-time favorite eyebrow stuff is still my e.l.f. Wow Brow. I am definitely a gel girl now. I used to be a pencil girl and fill it in, but no, that takes way too long. This takes me like 10 seconds on each eyebrow. So you got to pick this up, and it's only $6. I mean, seriously, e.l.f. is just killing it. So these 3 products are my favorite still when it comes to that. And I think I let my primer sit, so I think it's good to start doing makeup. My all-time favorite little eyeshadow thing I have right now is one that I bought last year, but I hadn't really started using it a lot until recently. And that is my Colourpop little quad. I absolutely love this thing. I love the 4 colors it comes in. The mattes really show up. The shimmers, very shimmery, like just very pigmented. And it's the Sherbet Pressed Powder palette. And I think it was like, what was it, like $10, $12? Very cheap again. So this has been my go-to, my favorite eyeshadow palette lately. Which is funny because I bought it back in September. So I bought it almost a year ago. And I didn't love it as much as I do now. Like, I always liked it, but like, I definitely love it now. So I'm just going to do my eyeshadow really quickly. I'm just going to take this color on my lid, this in my crease, and then one of these, not sure which one yet, just like on the inner corners and under my brow bone. So yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. And I'll just speed that up for you guys. And then maybe I'll do my mascara really quick too. So my favorite mascara right now is the telescopic one by L'Oreal Paris. I don't know, there's a gold and a black one. I got the black one because I like my eyelashes super dark. I don't know if the gold one's better, but I've heard so much about this since I was in high school. So I was like, okay, I have to try it. It's like, it's kind of expensive, honestly, for like a drugstore mascara. I believe it was like $12 or $14. I mean, that's not bad, but my other favorite is the Lash Princess by Essence, which is like $5, $6. So you know what I'm saying? Just if you compare the two, it's kind of expensive. but it's really good. Let me show you the wand really quick. It's very, very skinny. I was not used to that when I first started using it, but I'm used to it now. That's what I'm gonna be doing. I'm gonna speed that up, and then I will show you my lipstick. My lipstick has been mwah, just chef's kiss. I got so many questions about it, like in real life and online, but I don't know, I haven't like shared it with the world. Maybe I did. Did I share it in my hair vlog? I don't remember if I did. But yeah, I might make a TikTok about it because my lip combo right now is just, it's so good. At least I think it's good. But yeah, I'm just gonna fast forward doing my eyes. Oh my gosh, I love that mascara. Look at my lashes. They look so long, but yeah. Love this mascara, love that palette. This I was just using as a mirror. It's a Milani face palette that honestly I don't really like very much. But it's the only palette in my whole drawer that has a little mirror. So I just kind of use it for that. Yeah, but yeah, so I'm going to finally do my lips, and as I said earlier, I absolutely love my lip combo right now. So I got this lipstick, this Maybelline lipstick. It's in the shade 450 Romantic Rose, I think at Ulta for like $8, and it is a very pretty shade. It's like a very pretty mauve. I do like this shade, like when you see, like when I apply it. Okay, so I just applied that color. I have small lips, sorry, but as you can see, it's a nice color. It's just a little light for my liking. Like, I definitely want to put something over it. But my favorite thing about it is it does not dry out my lips. I've kind of taken like a hiatus from liquid lips. They've just dried out my lips so much that I don't really like them anymore. So my favorite gloss, well, I really like my Fussy one by Fenty and the Maybelline one that's like a dupe for it. But my second favorite lip gloss is the NYX. This is Milky Gloss in the shade Cherry Skimmed. And as you can see, my lip color, it looks nice, right? But if you add this very pretty like mauve on top of it, it just takes it to another level. So I just put the lip gloss on it, and they are very similar colors, but this just like heightened it and made it glossy and pretty. And my friends asked me what I'm wearing, and I feel like I've gotten comments, so I think I will make a TikTok, like found my perfect like lip shade, lip combo. I don't know. I feel like most of the time I just throw on my Ulta Beauty lip oil like for a no makeup day, or just no makeup at all, and I just want something on my lips. I love this stuff, so that's another favorite of mine right now for lips. But yeah, so now that my makeup is done, I'm going to go get dressed, and then we will head out to the park. We like to get tea at this one place downtown, and then we walk over to the park and we take pictures. So that's kind of what we have planned for today. I keep forgetting that like today's special. I don't know, because honestly me and Solomon would do this even if it wasn't our anniversary. Like whenever we have free time, we just like to hang out with each other. So yeah, it's just every time it hits me all over again that it's my anniversary, it like makes me smile. But yeah, I'm gonna go get dressed, and then I will show you guys my outfit. And I'm in my outfit, and I just took like my hair out of my headband and just like combed it. Does anyone else just not care about hair? Like makeup interests me, clothing interests me, but hair does not interest me. So I literally washed it this morning and let it air dry, and then I combed it because I don't give an F. But yeah, so this outfit I showed on my favorites video last week again. It's just so cute and kind of formal, but also kind of casual, which I think goes perfect for what we're gonna do today. So yeah, I'm wearing this, and I was gonna say something else and now I can't remember what it is. I don't remember, but I'll show you it. So it's this very adorable little romper, and what is this, magenta, maroon? I don't know. And it has flowers on it, and then I wear this little bralette with it. I really like it, and the sleeves are like billowy and puffy. I don't know, so adorable. And then I bought this purse on Amazon, which was again on my favorites videos. So yeah, I just think it goes very nicely with things if you want to make your outfit look a little less casual, and it matches better than my black purse. So this purse, and then I have these shoes that I'm gonna wear with it. I got these shoes off Amazon, and I think it matches my outfit and my purse really well. And yeah, that's the fit. And I feel like if I do wear jewelry, I'll just throw in my little Minnie Mouse ring that my mom got me. It's literally just a little Minnie Mouse ring. Really cute. So yeah guys, that is today's video. That is getting ready with me for my 4-year anniversary. I'm not gonna vlog today because I just want to enjoy today. I think I'll vlog my birthday though, so look out for that. That'll be probably next week's video. But yeah, thank you so much for watching. I will post the pictures we take from our date today on my Instagram, so I will write that down below and link it down below if you want to check that out. Oh, I remember now. I was also going to tell you, this outfit I made a TikTok and a reel for. Like, I had 2 other options. So like I did like a what should I wear video, and then I had people vote. So if you're ever interested in like taking part in that, I do stuff like that on my social medias. So you just have to like check those out if you want to be a part of that. The music that I played on the background would get copyrighted if I made it a short. So that's why I don't really do it here on YouTube, but I do fun stuff like that on my social medias. So if you're interested in that, check them out. And I'm gonna go now and have a good anniversary, and thanks again for watching, and I hope you have an amazing day. Bye! Okay, I just ended the video and then I realized I never showed you my makeup in natural lighting. So here it is in all her glory. I think she looks very pretty, very dewy, very pink. So let me know down below in the comments if you like it. And yeah, for real this time. Bye!
You are always on my mind, always on my mind.